It's the Gear Tester here, and welcome to part 2 of my Viking hand axe modification series. In this series, I'm going to document the step-by-step process that I go through to modify a Viking hand axe from cold steel. In this episode, I'll be using Jasco, a premium paint and epoxy remover, to remove the factory coating from the Viking hand axe in preparation for etching it and polishing it. The first step here in this entire process is going to be to separate the head of the Viking hand axe from cold steel from the handle that it came with. And what that means is I've got to remove this little set screw here. And hopefully once I get the set screw out, it will just be a simple process of slipping the head off. Maybe a few. So you can see here's the little set screw that holds the head of the axe onto the handle. I've got that removed, and I'm just going to set it in a safe place here. And now the trick is going to be to get this head off. And it does not want to come off, so I'm going to see if I can persuade it here. There we go. Just a couple wraps. And now we have the head. So now I have two options. Should I work on the handle of the axe, or should I work on the axe head? And right now I'm just going to start working on the axe head. I'm going to be using this Jasco premium paint and epoxy remover to do that. So I'm just going to pour some of this onto the axe head, coat it on either side, and then it's going to take about an hour to 2 hours for this to kind of bubble up and slough off. So we'll show you that process right now. One of the reasons that I'm going through this entire process, I thought I should give you a little explanation for why I'm doing this, is to remove the paint so that I can etch a design onto this axe head just like this, or similar to this one. Probably going to leave out this portion and just do this on both sides. And I'm going to use this PCB etchant solution to do that. But I can't etch it as long as there's paint on it. So that's why I'm using the Jasco to remove the paint. It's going to be a simple process, like I mentioned before. However, you do need to be very careful, okay? This Jasco has all kinds of warnings on the label that you can see right there. Also, you know, it's going to potentially burn your skin and hurt you as you use it. And that's why I'm being very careful, and I'm running rubber gloves on my hands in order to avoid that process, or avoid that mistake. And then there we go, it just pops right open. That's interesting. Okay. Shake it up a little, and I'm going to peel this decal off of the cold steel Viking axe, Viking hand axe. And now all that there is to do is wait. So I'm going to try and clean my gloves off a little bit here. Take them off in a way that I can save them, if that's possible. And we will, well, I'll just get a new set of gloves. That was pretty nasty stuff. It's kind of slimy and goopy. And now we'll just wait. I don't know if you can see this, but we are just a few minutes into it, and it's already starting to peel away from the edge there, kind of bubble and raise up and detach. It's very interesting that that's happening. Just, I mean, it's been 10 minutes since I put the Jasco onto the axe head, and that's pretty awesome to already see that it's really removing the paint. And it's been the better part of 2.5 hours here, and the Jasco has not removed the coating the way I thought it would. It kind of feels like it removed a lacquer coating on the top of the metal, but it has not removed what I thought it would take off. And maybe I'm not understanding the finish of this particular tool, and maybe as I clean it up here, I'll have a better understanding of what got removed and what didn't. The tomahawks and stuff I can find online, because I use YouTube like you're using YouTube as a way to gather information. With the black coating from cold steel, that coating seems to come off really easily. And maybe, in essence, this is just the bare metal that I'm looking at now, which I'm starting to think is probably the case. Somehow I expected it to be more metallic, or I don't know. Really don't know what I was expecting. Maybe a perfect glowing mirror finish. So you can see here it is, I have indeed removed the finish from this head. And it's got some almost like cloth particles, it feels like. Or maybe that's just the, yeah, almost like some fabric threads or something there, but I actually just think that's some impurities in the metal. So there you go. I guess the Jasco did work. It did kind of remove that clear coat that was on the axe. So now I'm going to have to do some work, I guess, with some sandpaper to kind of make this look more the way I'm intending it to look before I try and etch it here. If you like this video, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to like this video if you appreciated it. When I have over 40 likes on this particular video, I'll upload part 3. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. This is TheGearTester signing off.